What's going on, New Gaming Order? This is your co-CEO, co-producer, Alexlexus, coming at you with something that just could not wait for the podcast. Tune in tonight around 7:50 on the Twitch TV channel, where New Gaming Order Live will have the panel to be talking about this particular topic. But I want to jump in on it while it was still a bit fresh. Now, shout out to AlphaOmegaSin. He already did his video on this. I'll link you guys to his rant on there, because those of us older gamers who actually give a damn about the reputation of the gaming community will come to find that Anita Sarkeesian, hopefully I'm not messing her name up, was on a segment on ABC News here in New Jersey, New York, PA, Connecticut area, and there were some good things about that article and some really bad things. Now, I'm trying to keep this video short because I'm getting ready to leave work, but Miss Sarkeesian, you need to stop. Just stop. I believe that you're using the video game industry as a way to catapult something. I don't know. It seems like an ulterior agenda out there, because, I see that what you're trying to do is demonize the gaming community, go after Rockstar, developers of certain mature games, and yet you're not going after the movie industry. You're not going after rappers or with explicit content in their lyrics. Video games has become a form of entertainment, a different form of media. It's no different than a movie, music, or anything else that you find on the freaking internet. So what she's doing is, it's like she has a bone to pick with, games like Grand Theft Auto and freaking Watch Dogs. And I was watching that article or that piece that was on NightLine, and it was just it's funny. Everything was fine. I was able to somewhat digest it, especially when the replacement for the new guy who took over for Diane Sawyer was pretty much saying, hey, you know what, it's not all the gamers who have bad, it was two topics. I'm trying not to be all over the place. You got this woman who is out there, putting a bad reputation or trying to brand us gamers. Look, suit and tie, working in MetLife building doesn't make me some kid who's running around like I'm going to violate somebody. You know what I mean? That's a very broad generalization that this woman is trying to put on the community that we're a part of. I think what she needs to do is, if she's trying to get her time in the limelight, this is not the way to do it. And you're gonna make a lot of enemies, and I'm probably gonna join up with other YouTubers to talk about this on a panel, because this woman needs to be confronted, because this is just on some next stuff really. Because how is it that all gamers are bad? Yeah, I believe there are some who give this woman reason to speak. Same thing like what was going on with the police and everything. Some of the cops are wrong, but then you got some of the civilians who are giving reason for the cops to act that way. So to some of my brothers and sisters in the gaming, mainly the males, you gotta be more mature. Stop giving a woman like this reason to go on ABC News, on a national network, and spread her message that we are all jacked up and we have to censor games and all that. You know what? Anita, like Charlemagne the God would say on the Breakfast Club, she needs the biggest hee-haw, because she's something else, really. And it was interesting that ABC did try to get a little introspective look at, hell, they went to a fighting game tournament and they actually had some Street Fighter players out there, had some female gamers, and there was just a lot that segment hit that made a lot of sense. But then on the flip side, I don't think that they had enough time to truly delve into the whole gaming community, because it's broad. You have different types of people from, excuse me, you have first person shooter players, you got fighting game players, you got real time strategy, all that other stuff. So each type, they're different. But one thing that I saw that they did, and the media has done this, and I mean, I'm not siding with cops or anything with what has been going on in my area, but it's just the media seems to only go after the negative stuff to try and boost their ratings and boost viewership and whatnot. And I'll be honest with you, when we were NMO before, me and Anomaly would indulge in the fire and the flame and the hate and all that. And yeah, we were getting all kinds of views and stuff, but at what cost? You know what I mean? I just felt that that was socially irresponsible, and that's why I stopped paying attention to Raja and freaking Dark Flares and all these other guys in the mutant community who hated me. So I was just like, alright, you know what, let me just leave it at that and just say, hey, I think that we can be a little more positive. We have to just gel together. And with the growing population, or the growing numbers in female gamers who are in my age group, you guys, if we're playing Call of Duty and find out it's a girl on there, come on, you gotta be more mature than that. Some of the comments that they were putting on there, although I wish that they didn't just only point on the negative stuff that they did put out there was kind of damaging. So it's just, come on guys, use common sense. I just want to kind of lay this down. That's going to be a good 50% of tonight's topics on our Twitch TV channel, which will be live and archived for YouTube for those of you who can't join us live. But this is a mess. The media, you guys have to be careful, because you have a responsibility to the people that you're influencing, trying to make gamers look like we're all jacked up. You know what I mean? Same thing with the bikers. When my friend Jay Measy got ran over by the Alexian lean, all bikers are bad, but I've been riding a motorcycle for 3 years. Now in my 4th season. You know what I mean? Does it make me a bad person? They got to stop generalizing and just focus on isolated events. So with this woman, Anita Sarkeesian, you need a Charlemagne, give her the hee-haw, because she just really, really needs to cut the BS. If this is your wave to ride to fame, this is not the way to do it. I'll probably go in a little bit harder because I am in my workplace, because I have a lot of choice words for that woman. But don't try to censor video games when you got movies doing the same thing. The only difference between a video game and a movie is it's interactive. You got a controller. So think about that, Miss Anita Sarkeesian, or whatever her name is. But I'm getting ready to get out of here. So this was Lunchtime TV with Alexlexus. I'll see you guys on our podcast tonight. And thank you to Full Screen for picking us up for partnership. We look forward to doing bigger and better things. We'll see you next time. Peace.